Streaming? Yeah, I'm just streaming so that I can record my reactions, and it's voiced content. I prefer to stream voice content because I don't want to do voice acting. Essentially.
Diner haunted. Evil spirit breaks into restaurant and eats double its body weight in food. Do you think Tail did this? Seems like his style.
Sounds like a very hungry criminal came up with a very poor excuse.
What about this one? Paranormal activity reported at exclusive horror immersion. Guests experience haunting within 7 days of screening.
Oh wow, that's like
It reminds me of when I used to watch
Sadako,
horror immersion to train
The
my
Ring.
courage. Whenever there was a suspenseful moment, Tail would jump up and scare me.
Guys,
Why is
I feel
Tail
like this
gone
is just
again?
some
I don't
sort of
remember.
prank, or a marketing stunt to boost ticket sales. Guahua has been browsing Ghostly Grove for hours. Every time she finds a suspicious incident, she says, "Do you think Tail did this?"
Aw, she misses
Problem is,
Tail.
any suspicious incident could be Tail related when you think about it.
Oh, it's true.
I feel like Tail is still around. But if so...
Oh yeah, for the actual story, he disappeared.
He was your Tail for so many years. I'm sure he'd come back to say hi. Or bye.
Anyway, even if you don't find Tail, you're still a great judge. The success of our ghost hunting squad proves it.
Ghost hunting squad.
Thank you, Miss Gui. I don't really get compliments. Without the encouragement of you squad members,
Would collapse into a pile of regret and self-loathing.
Working with you guys has made me feel a little more confident. But it's hard not to think about the days when Tail was still around.
And it's funny because she's small and childlike, but she's probably like 78 or something.
Back then,
Because
I
of their
was
long
a useless
lives.
coward. I'd hide at the first sign of trouble. Tail would always complain about it. But he'd also get me out of danger.
Aww.
Reminds me of me and my brother. Sort of a love-hate relationship.
Ooh.
Hey! Look at this!
Did you find Tail?
Talk to Huo.
Hey! Look at this!
Cloud9 doing something unthinkable at the Falcon. Folks, tell me to tell you something happened yesterday when I was passing by the Alchemy Commission. I heard a strange noise at the entrance, so I gathered my courage and took a look. Can you guess what I spotted? One of the Cloud9s, and they were acting all strange, swinging their weapons around as if they were possessed. More than a dozen other Cloud9s couldn't restrain them. Did anyone else see this? It was actually a possession. I've ever heard lots of alchemists mysteriously gone missing. Alright.
Is this something Tail would do?
Tail or no tail, it's definitely the work of a heliobus.
Let's hurry up and get to the scene. There'll be trouble to pay if we're too late.
Let's go.
Be careful, everyone. This sounds like a very aggressive heliobus.
Sword essence. Okay, we'll use our quantum team. Just for kicks. Cheese and giggles. Which means I do need to level wolf eventually, but in time.
Hey, calm down. I just learned a new
Hello.
technique. I'll use it to end your life.
Wow. Right
Unauthorized
away.
personnel should keep
Hello,
their distance.
welcome
It's dangerous
to
here.
me just finishing off because I didn't want to do side quests when I was doing the actual game.
Are we, Judge?
But now I'm desperate for
Is that
Stellar
Sushan?
Jades.
And a judge? Why are the 10
So,
Lords
welcome.
commissioned here?
It's a
Have you
very
gotten
long
all the
story, so
pulls
let's
that you
deal with the
wanted?
problem at hand first.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, the 10 Lords Commission will handle this. Thank you for your cooperation.
Understood. Please, take mercy on him.
I wonder how it is that, like, a person of authority is a tiny
Is our
person.
specialty.
Oh, shit. Combat. Okay, let's go. Press and hold to view the something. Okay, what do I do? Inflict Sky Curse to all targets who can deal blast damage. Continuously increases Sky Curse. Okay, so we'll start that off. We'll do that first. We will put the Acquisition Surety, the skill, on Cinque.
I always deliver.
And then once at least one person hits half-life,
Wait for the
I can use Lynx's. Oh, come on. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like terrible RNG once again. Oh, okay. That's a lot of health, so.
Far away.
Our resident healer, Lynxy. Giant pill.
There's no power like team power.
Oh, let's use the boost Shinkri again. Use the ult. The hero with 1,000 faces.
Let's play hide and seek. Can you find the answer?
Trickster, so she's a trickster person, like,
Here, try this.
oh shit,
Choose your strike. Gotcha.
I wasted a skill point. Ooh.
Time for a lesson.
Quintuple Savage.
Judge Hua Hua, is he
Hua Hua.
all right?
Hua Hua.
His life isn't in danger, but his hands and feet are spasming, and his speech is incoherent. I think he's experiencing a delusion that he can't snap out of.
I feel
Hey, he's Ghost.
My strength.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, are you okay? Can you answer a few questions for me? Do you remember what happened to you?
I think so. Let me think for a moment. I received a report today about an infestation of abominations here at the Alchemy Commission. The captain sent me to clear it out. What happened after that was like a dream? I can't explain it. My
Ooh.
weapon suddenly started talking to me.
Oh, so it's like
It
the
taught me
war dance.
fighting techniques, which moves to avoid, which moves to use, which stances to adopt to retain balance. Then it told me to relax and let it take control against the enemy.
That sounds just like a Heliobus.
I followed its instructions. To my surprise, it felt like my combat skills had greatly improved. Still, it told me I was incompetent, like a piece of rotten wood.
Ooh,
It
denigrating.
wanted to find a new apprentice to carry forward the art. It was only then that I realized there was a sword-wielding child beside me, staring right at me.
Creepy. Your weapon wanted to take the child as your appearance?
Lots of children grow up learning to use a sword on the Lafu, but for a child to be walking around with one...
I sure hope we're not thinking of the same person.
I realized the boy was the general's retainer, Yin Shing.
I knew it.
When I heard my sword say the name, I was in disbelief. And then, for some reason, I just attacked Yin Shing.
Was Yanqing alright?
Are you alright? You should be asking the Cloud Knight.
What happened next was even more outlandish. Yin Shing looked like he was talking to the sword in his hand. He turned around and left without looking back. And my weapon never spoke again.
Oh.
Not good.
I'll take care of the Cloud Knight. You go after Yanqing.
Oh no. Oh well. Oh, at least I know that Yanqing is gonna be featured once again. Pretty far away. Let's go there. Why walk when I can just teleport? Wait.
Feeling lucky.
The poachers are flying a circle.
I heard that Yanqing's sword is a famous weapon crafted by the Artisanship Commission. It resonates with its master, reacting to his movements in battle like it has a mind of its own. He must have encountered some kind of danger, and his sword flew away to find someone to help, right?
Danger? Mr. Shang, don't scare me like that. What kind of evil would be strong enough to pose a threat to Yanqing?
I'm not sure, but the Heliobi are strange creatures. Even the sharpest sword can't cut them.
Uh-oh. I just had a thought.
If it's not auspicious, you'd best not say it out loud.
Lol.
Based on what that Cloud Knight said, it isn't that Yanqing's in danger.
It's that we're in danger. It's that Yanqing has become the danger. He is the danger.
Follow the sword. No matter what, we have to find Yanqing before things get even worse.
Oh wait, if it's gonna be a Yanqing fight, I'm gonna change the team. He's weak to... I think he's weak to the fart team. We need... Facial. Let Mama take the reins. I am speed. I have a stain beast looking at a hit of astonishment. It seems unable to relieve the speed of which humans were capable. They underestimated us. Well, he's just, you know, hanging out doing his own thing. Why bother?
This is the dock for Dragon Prayer Terrace. Judging by the sword's behavior, that's where Yanqing is.
Should we really be charging
New map?
over there? Even without a Heliobus, Yanqing is a swords master among swords masters.
I have my bat.
Are you scared, Sushong? Me too. Compared to the other Heliobi we've dealt with so far, this one seems like it could do some serious damage.
Scared? My mother taught me swordplay as soon as I could walk. I might not be as good as the General's apprentice, but I would never let cowardice dishonor the name of the Cloud Knight.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow.
Worried. If the Heliopus possessing Yanqing was too strong, I'm afraid I might not be able to guarantee everyone's safety.
Is she gonna be like Krillin
Supporting our ghost
in the world?
squad from the very beginning. It's time to return the favor.
Gotta
Even if
save
it
his
was
favorite
for the
boy.
General's sake. As a judge, I can't let a Heliobus take over someone as dangerous as Yanqing. Sushang, Miss Gui, Miss Trailblazer, please help me rescue him. Yanqing is at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Let's go.
Dragon Prayer Terrace. Get some snacks.
What are all these swords doing in Dragon Prayer Terrace?
It must be a Heliobus illusion.
Illusion.
Shouldn't we ring the harmonic chime and see if we can talk to Yenching inside the illusion?
Illusion?
Dude,
Since each
he
of
sounds
you
evil.
can see it, wouldn't that mean you'd fallen into the illusion as well?
He sounds evil.
Don't be alarmed. To me, this sword formation is a precious arsenal. When I gaze upon any one, 1,000 sword fights dance before my eyes. The swordplay
I'm just staying awake until so I can take my
anything I've
meds and then
learned.
sleep.
And better yet, they welcome those who wish to pursue higher realms with open arms.
Friday, Friday. Heliobus is leading you astray. Stray! It's not a
This is an
song.
illusion
Wolf Train?
created by a heliobus. The general sent me to assist the Ten Lords Commission. I know a thing or two about your work. These cosmic flames are not good nor evil. They are simply a mirror. As long as a host's mind is clear, a heliobus cannot control them.
Well,
Take me,
that
for
sounds
example.
like
This
hubris.
moment, I am free of all distractions. And I see the potential for greatness in these swords. Isn't that right, Master Apira?
Apira? That Heliobus's name is Apira?
Aw, Yun Li knows that you were
Master Apira
vulnerable.
promised to show me the flaws in my swordplay, and had to take it to the next level. That's why I brought them to Dragon Prayer Terrace, where I suffered my most serious setback.
Young one,
Where you fought against
me.
Blade?
everything will be different. Whether it
You're being
be
tempted
by
by power.
the Stellaron hunters or that woman, your accomplishments
Jing
will
Yu.
exceed them. You
I mean, you did
will be
fight
matchless. Without
some of the best
limits.
fighters in the world. So he is the Krillin. Like low tier in the world of HSR, but still the highest. What time is it? Is it
You're
11?
just in
I have to take my
time.
meds at 11.
The swords have taught me something already. I'd like to see how sharp my skills have become.
Uh-oh. There we go. There's the fight.
My skills are lacking. I've been through countless defeats. But with the Pyra as my master, no longer.
No. He's delusional.
Fangs and claws got dull.
So, Stars Echo!
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Never hesitate!
The sword
Oh, no.
fight must be fought with sincerity of heart and mind. Give it your all.
Lieutenant Yenching, snap out of it! We don't want to fight you!
But I want to fight you. And we're just getting started.
Oh shit.
Cut through the ranks.
Trying to pull.
Oh, he killed. What the fuck?
Ha! Their skills are nothing compared to mine. What can I learn from any of them?
Okay, so he's a. So he can be a prick.
Why not hack them down right here?
Oh no. But I'm not a killer.
Them down? I thought we were just sparring.
The laws of the battlefield are no different from the laws of the universe. Life for victory, and death for defeat. Swordsmanship is the art of victory, and only the victorious swords can be passed on. Swords defeated are buried among the barren wastelands.
Oh, okay, that's a bit intense.
But
You're resisting me? Rid yourself of these
Oh, that's
needless notions.
Actually, pretty
of
interesting that, and then
clemency.
Fushan,
How
and then
can you move forward
being.
without casting these distractions aside? Raise your sword.
Never.
Life for victory and death for defeat, huh? All this talk of laws of the battlefield and the universe. You think that gives the appearance of a Grand Master? You're just using someone else's ambition to satisfy your own desire to shed blood.
Hey, go Shushang, you go girl.
This sword in my hand has been passed down through my family for generations. When my mother gave it to me, she said, the bread may bake, but the heart remains. And for a long time, I had no idea what she was talking about. Today, I just realized I misheard her. I think she actually said, the edge may break, but the heart remains. Probably. The Lieutenant Yinqing, the winner and loser of this battle, have yet to be determined. Don't give me that there is no point in fighting any longer speech.
Wench. Wench's fighting spirit is on fire. Young one, since she insists on fighting, will you give her our answer?
I won't back down.
Well, it's pretty interesting considering I just did the war dance story.
This is between fellow Cloud Knights. Losing a fight isn't a big deal, but if I abandon my fellow soldiers and bring dishonor to the Knights, how could I wield my sword again? Granted, I might not last more than a few moves. You guys go get the general, quickly! I'll try and hold him off until he gets here.
I think like I'm the one that should be fighting, and not Sushang.
Sushang, my bestie. Why
Bestie?
is she so stubborn? Still, that was pretty freaking cool.
Is Sushang gonna get enough?
told me that the general is still in fixed guarding. Let's hurry.
What did
I
you say?
think the only one that can break
Possessed?
Yanqing's illusion is Jing Yuan himself.
Hold on. 52. 50 plus 24, 74. Samuel L. Jackson is 76 years old? Holy shit. Ow. Boom. Wind. Oh. General to general.
Is something the matter? You seem out of breath. A heliobus that creates illusions for the sole purpose of instructing someone in swordplay. I wouldn't mind learning a few tricks from them myself. Unfortunately, it sounds like this one is a little too aggressive to be a decent sparring partner. This is not an adversary that someone as young as Yanqing is equipped to deal with.
General, we need to move fast. If we wait any longer, I'm afraid that Sushang might be...
I can understand your sense of urgency. But before I leave, I have a question for Cirrus, who has been listening this whole time. I trust you are familiar with Pyra.
Naturally. Among the Heliobi, Pyra manifests the courage and warring spirit of Igmar. They are the most aggressive of all the fragments. But who is this sword master? Who is Yanqing?
My apprentice.
Ooh. Why would I help you then?
No wonder I smell a hint of sadness in you. In order to rescue his incompetent apprentice, the master must fight on the battlefield himself. I must say, I'm very envious of Pyra.
You'll know the flavor of sadness, but not its meaning. An apprentice obsessed with victory and defeat has lost his mind to a heliobus, and is now trying to shortcut his way to mastery of the sword. This is my failure to him as a master. And the source of grief you see in me now.
Then you should hurry. Pyra has an insatiable bloodlust. Once they've enslaved your mind, they can make you turn against your friends. your kin. Even your own master. Go! I don't wish to delay your death match with your apprentice.
Deathmatch.
Su Shang is awaiting our timely arrival at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Let's go.
Dragon Prayer Terrace it is. Let's go, Piggy.
Lieutenant of the Seat of Divine Foresight. Is that the best you can do? And I was thinking I'd be done for the moment you drew your sword. I didn't think I would last this long. I'm not half as bad as I thought.
Young one, you're hesitating again. You're always hesitating. Your opponent is no match for you. Yet they have managed to fend you off for this long. As a swordsman, have you not any pride? Do you want to repeat the disaster you suffered at Dragon Prayer Terrace? It's time to finish it. Only blood can cleanse the shame of the sword.
The shame of the sword.
He won't do it.
General.
Young one, your old teacher has arrived. Under his tutelage, you never experienced true failure. But after suffering your first major setback, your confidence in your swordsmanship has been...
Aw, stop bullying him. My boy.
You worry that the general is disappointed in you. You worry that you don't have what it takes to be the person the general wants you to be. Now, show him what I have taught you. He'll be very proud of your progress. Tell him that with your sword, you will bring victory to the Xianzhou.
With my sword.
Yanqing would never draw his sword on me to prove himself. I have confidence in him. This confidence is not a belief that he will win every contest. It is a belief that he will one day break free from the paradigm of victory and defeat, and realize his true reason for wielding the sword. The pleasure of swordsmanship, the saving of life, and the dispatchment of enemies. This truth must be discovered by himself. No one can teach it to him. Now is the time for him to take that step.
General,
Break free from victory and defeat? Those are just empty words to comfort the dead and the defeated. Think of your crushing defeat at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Think of how you felt then, teetering on the brink of death. If the sword of that Stellaron hunter had pierced your flesh, you wouldn't be standing here pondering the meaning of victory and defeat. Now is the time to break all your chains. Draw your sword on your master, to the general who is trying to imprison you. Draw your sword.
General, allow me to demonstrate my swordsmanship. I hereby challenge you. challenge these swords to battle!
Wow.
Young fool. How disappointing. Your accomplishments would have been limitless. But you've been led astray by empty idealism. None of that matters anymore. While teaching you, I studied your every move inside out. And now you wish to throw down the gauntlet. Very well. In your own image, and with your own techniques, I will teach you one final lesson. Your sword play, every stroke and sway, I've committed it all to memory.
Sure, I'll play along.
Now, allow me to demonstrate. With merciless intent, how powerful I am.
No, Yang-Ching. Seal your form and hide your intentions. Don't fall for their distractions.
Don't fall for their distractions.
Or maybe take it off.
Oh,
I venture forth to hunt.
venture forth to hunt. Break, 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 break.
Come get me.
Shit.
Steady.
Watch your head. Hedge your bets.
May song bring us victory.
Let the valuation begin.
Liquidation! Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Never hesitate! I won't do it.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Easy, Numby.
Live it, Trip!
That falls.
Right. Soul shall embrace. Stars echo.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Fangs
I
and
venture
claws.
forth to hunt.
Time for the hunter.
Triumphant!
Like I can ignore, just ignore the toughness bar.
Victory is inevitable!
Dragon Punch.
One hit, one stroke of luck, one victory.
Impressive. I bested.
Ew, it's about time we got this guy into the gourd.
I guard.
General,
I know what you wish to say, Yang-Ching. We can move past the melodrama.
then, to the rest of you, thank you for bringing me out of that daze. Especially you, Miss Sushang.
Why does everyone that gets helioblast love to apologize for it? You're the victim here. They're the ones stirring up chaos. It should be me thanking you for holding back during our battle. Or maybe, just maybe, it's due to a sudden skill improvement? Don't you think?
When you're not passed out in fear, you're pretty good.
Right. Conscious Sushang is pretty badass.
We're gonna
That's so
need to get
mean,
you
though.
a front page news story for this one. Heck, let's get some billboards!
So, you've made it your daily mission to tease me, huh?
With respect to this incident, what is your plan for posting on the Luofu's ghostly grove? Since it concerns the seat of divine foresight, I am hoping you could.
Well, about that. Let me discuss it with her first.
Let's see. Breaking news. You won't believe this fiction becomes real life. Or Artisanship Committee unveils new tech that will change it. Cloud Knights forever. Or lead actor mysteriously missing from this set. I don't know if there's any actual.
Okay with this?
Thanks for covering for me. I'm so embarrassed.
All's well that ends well. We should hurry back and lock up Pyra in the evil binding matrix. They're a dangerous one. I'm afraid they might escape.
Well then, Yan Qing and I will take our leave now.
All right, let's get out of here.
Suppression tower. Unlocked.
Ew, that was a big risk, Miss Sushang.
Actually, I'm well aware of my own limits. If it weren't for Yanqing resisting that heliobus, maybe I wouldn't have been able to hold on until you brought reinforcements.
That is true. Why did it take 3 people to get reinforcements? Was it crucial for all of us to retreat?
Come to think of it, we only needed one person to fetch reinforcements. Why didn't we get her to stay behind with you? And why didn't you ask?
It's kinda embarrassing, but I was caught up in the moment. I guess I never thought it.
The last defender.
Ugh. Sometimes I wonder whether your head's screwed on right. We need to take you to the Alchemy Commission for a checkup.
Maybe, but my actions kept everyone safe, and that's what matters. Miss Huahua needed someone to look out for her, and little Gui is just a civilian. You shouldn't be putting yourself in risky situations. As for her, she's a distinguished guest of the seat of divine foresight. If anything were to happen to her, it could turn into a diplomatic crisis.
Yeah, that makes sense.
After weighing things up in my head, it made the most sense for only me to stay put.
If I still had my tail, I wouldn't be slowing everyone down.
Aww.
Sorry, Huahua. I didn't think it through. You were never a burden.
It's not your fault, Miss Sushang. It's just... I've been wondering... How long can someone average like me keep up with the affairs of the Ten Lords Commission without my tail? Forget it. We should get some rest. There could be even bigger dangers waiting for us tomorrow.
You can always find tail.